My name is Matthew Merrill. It is February 28th, 2021, and my code word is pretzel. Once the rain subsided, the home that I had left looked nothing like it had before. Everything was ruined or gone. That's when it hit me for the first time. I was homeless. Soon after I said goodbye, a man approached me with promises of work and a chance to rebuild. This is the man I now know as my trafficker. He not only offered me a job and a home, but also a second chance and a possibility of reuniting with my children once again. I knew something was wrong as soon as the van I was in approached the house I was meant to live in. The picture of a white cottage in sunny Florida neighborhood bore no resemblance to the dilapidated structures in front of me. In that instant, my dream began to slip away. My lifeline, my one sliver of hope, shattered. I was led to a tiny bedroom which housed 6 women. 5 men shared the other bedroom, and 2 more slept on couches in the only living space. A single bathroom was shared by all 13 of us. Most nights, I anxiously slept in fear of the unknown men who were just steps away. It was common to work a full day only to be told we'd also be on the night shift. I quickly discovered that my take-home pay was a fraction of what the traffickers received for my work, making it impossible for me to live on such little money, let alone leave. Like countless others who share similar experiences with me, it all happened when something unimaginable swept in and blew everything away. Though I was trapped, I lived and worked in plain sight. I was a maid at a high-end Florida resort and on the cleaning crew of a major theme park. My work status appeared lawful because of the cover of a staffing agency run by my captors, and my trafficker's inside connection with the DMV. It wasn't until a raid by law enforcement that I was finally rescued. That is the anonymous testimony of a woman that was trafficked in Florida after a hurricane destroyed her life. The Polaris Project, a nonprofit organization that helps survivors and victims of human trafficking, defines human trafficking as the use of force, fraud, or coercion to get another person to provide labor or commercial sex. They also go on to state that worldwide experts believe that there are more situations of labor trafficking than of sex trafficking itself. But there is a much wider awareness of sex trafficking in the U.S. than of labor trafficking. The FBI Uniform Crime Reporting Program's human trafficking data collection for 2019 reports that there was a total of 1,883 incidents of human trafficking. While this figure alone is upsetting, it is very likely shy of what the actual number is, as these are just instances of trafficking that the government was able to notice and report on. The true scope of human trafficking within the United States is something that we will more than likely never truly know. Same with all crimes that occur. This truth makes it difficult to help survivors and recognize indicators of human trafficking to stop this abuse on human sovereignty. That is why the most prudent thing that can be done to stop instances of human trafficking is to more fully report on how often it occurs and how it does occur. With more reports of human trafficking, the better we as a society will be at fighting human trafficking and helping the victims and survivors out. This is where the Polaris Project comes in. The Polaris Project is a nonprofit organization that operates the United States National Human Trafficking Hotline. In 2019, for example, the trafficking hotline reported 22,326 trafficking victims and survivors that had called into their hotline. They had 11,500 situations of human trafficking reported and had 4,384 traffickers reported as well, with 1,900 suspicious businesses reported. These numbers are far higher than the 1,883 that the FBI reported of the same year in 2019. Probably one of the more bittersweet of these statistics, or points about these statistics, is that the trafficking hotline received a 19% increase in victims and survivors contacting the hotline from the previous year. The increase is obviously a negative, as there are more victims calling in stating that they were being trafficked. But there is a silver lining in that more people are reporting their instances of abuse. With more instances being made aware to the American people, the more apt we as a nation will be at fighting human trafficking. There is a great deal to be said about America wanting to fight human trafficking already. If there wasn't, if there wasn't, there wouldn't have been this crazy story about the Wayfair shipping company shipping children in these overpriced cabinets and furniture items on social media. Not only does the increase in hotline use present us with the opportunity to show how large of an issue human trafficking is, but it also helps to dispel false facts and narratives about the realities of human trafficking, such as the Wayfair incident of this past year. The ultimate goal of the Polaris Project is to show the true reality of human trafficking. This true reality will be ugly and it will be dark, but it will ultimately be the best way for America to pass legislation and to conduct criminal justice reform to better protect survivors and victims of human trafficking. To help human trafficking victims, the best way to do so for the short term and the long term will be to make a donation or multiple donations to the Polaris Project on their website. They have it set up so you can leave a one-time donation if you're so feeling inclined, or you can have a monthly subscription donation set up as well. Anything that you can give would be helpful towards fighting and curbing human trafficking in the United States. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.